everyone, and welcome to our coffee page. My name's Key, and I am the creator and writer of this project. If you're watching this, thank you so much for your interest. It means a lot. So, what is our project? What is the text adventure? Well, a couple of years ago, a friend of mine was planning on visiting, and we started kind of joking about how it would be cool to be like an old school text adventure, just, rolling up and seeing a friendly innkeep and saying, hello there, traveler, how is it going? And you can ask for information or just punch him in the face, that kind of thing. So we were kind of doing that for fun, and then almost 3 years later, we're now over 50,000 words deep. We have 2 different protagonists with 2 different players. We are deep into chapter 2, and we have a couple of stories running parallel to each other within this universe that we've built. It's very much like a fantasy style adventure and is a blend of course, text adventures, choose your own adventures, and also D&D with a splash of improvisation. A lot of improvisation. Maybe too much improvisation. But the protagonists, played by 2 different friends, started at the very same place, with said innkeep welcoming them to a tavern, and from there their choices carved their paths and stories, building a really exciting world we're still developing as we continue writing chapter 2 of the adventure. So think like solo improv D&D, but with less focus on the stats and more impact on the story. So along the way, the characters have met companions, enemies, mortal enemies, some characters they hope to see again so that they can be punched in the face, and other characters with really interesting and deeper, mysterious connections and bonds. So that brings us to January, where with what bit of Christmas money I had, I decided to surprise the players by beginning a casting process to turn the stories we had so far into an audio story. At the time of recording, we fully cast Chapter 1 and are still adding characters to audition for in Chapter 2. And the link is below somewhere if you're interested. It's on the page, I think it's in the About section. So if you're interested in auditioning, there's a whole place to do that, and a whole other video that will give you some more information around doing so. So feel free to check that out, because you might be able to be in it, and that would be super cool. So far, we've hit over 500 auditions for the project, and have begun recording Chapter 1 with our incredible cast. And after seeing so much interest for the project, like literally we were expecting maybe 30 people to audition, let alone 100 within a week, we've decided to set this site up for a couple of reasons. The main one being fundraising. We'd love to be able to share more of this project with you guys as it goes along. This is very much a passion project we've been working on, and we are so incredibly excited at where it could go in the future. With any donated money, we'll be able to dedicate more time to the project, as well as pay our incredible cast and musicians more than we currently can. At around £100, we'll be able to release a full scene pre-release for the first chapter for people to see. Like, full scene interest that has never been before seen, and this will of course be on top of a trailer that we are slowly working towards. And hitting this goal will also mean that we personally will be able to double the pay for the cast members, as well as open the option for commissions and subscriptions on this site, effectively allowing us to reward you guys for your contributions a lot more. So for example, we can open commissions up so you can have some art of your OC or yourself posing with our lovable character Swan, the duck. Totally makes sense, don't worry about it. Or even send in a name for an NPC or side character to feature in a future adventure. And there's so much more we can do with that. So hitting that will be able to allow so many things for us. Anything beyond that would not only make me cry the happiest of tears, but would also continue allowing us to share more opportunities to do with the project. More exclusive art, like the beautiful art that is on the video by one of the players. The credit is down below. And to support our cast even more, because they are so phenomenally talented and we are getting so many talented people auditioning, and it would only be fair for us to give them as much as possible for their amazing work. And also, after that, who knows, we might be able to start putting art to the audio story, or taking this even further. We've kind of said it could potentially turn out to be some kind of site where we can train people in the campaign that we have for the text adventure and allow other people to play it themselves. So yeah, thank you so much for your interest. Anything you can and do give is so hugely appreciated. And if you can't, no worries at all. I mean, you've listened to me ramble thus far, so that in itself is incredibly kind of you. But thank you so much again. Any questions or whatnot, don't hesitate to ask. The contact details, again, are below. And yeah, anything you can and do give, and your interest has given us so much life and invigorated us to make the best out of this project that we can. We are only small. There are only 3 of us kind of playing it together and making it, and to see how far we've come just in a couple of short months is so incredibly exciting, and seeing the amount of interest we have had and where that could potentially take this is beyond exciting, and we would love you guys to come on that journey with us. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled. We will hopefully have more updates coming out over time. So keep your eyes peeled. You can subscribe to updates on the casting call link, which again should hopefully be down below, both this video and in the coffee. And yeah, any questions, let me know. In the meantime, thank you so much again for your interest. I hope you're all staying safe, and we'll hopefully see you soon. Watch this space. And quick aside, this music is by Ruckert, and they are incredibly talented. But yeah, thank you once again, and we'll hopefully see you soon.